Hi there, Gemini. Welcome back. My phone has been overheating, so I'm going to try to get through this reading as quickly as possible and get down to the bones of the reading, okay? The bones of this reading, Gemini, is that somebody's making excuses for their behavior. It's like this person keeps acting up, doing things, being secretive, and it's like every time you try to walk away, I'm hearing that this person is like freaking out because they don't understand why you're not buying their stories, basically. It's like why isn't Gemini buying my stories, And this person, it's like they don't understand why you're not communicating with them because you definitely have changed something here. There's something here that you definitely have changed. And it's like you're no longer chasing this person, or you're no longer expecting this person to give you an explanation, a logical explanation. You're no longer going to be entertaining this person anymore. It's like this person thought that they were going to win. They really thought that they were going to win one over on you, but I'm hearing that you're too solid for this person. You're too solid. You're too grounded. You're not somebody who can just be fooled, and you're not somebody who could just be swayed left or right. You're the kind of person that you stay strong. You're a very strong person here. Now, I do feel like this person has tried to romance you, trying to like get into your emotional side, sending you possibly love letters or love messages. And when they give you this excuse, I'm hearing that they always try to throw the love word in there, trying to pursue you, trying to persuade you to believe their lies, okay? And it's like they keep doing things because they want to, and you know that this person is just doing what they want to do, and they don't care how it affects you. Actions are speaking louder than words, and that's what I'm hearing. Their actions is speaking louder to you than what they're saying. They are trying to paint this beautiful picture, right? But at the same time, they're still being sneaky. And for one of you, I heard that this person went out and snuck out while you were asleep or while you were busy doing something else, and you were like trying to call this person, and this person was not answering their phone. They weren't answering anything. They weren't telling you their plans here. There was no communication between the two of you. And it's like when you finally did get a hold of them, their story didn't make any sense. And the only thing I'm hearing that you want from this person is fair treatment. That's it. Be honest, clear communication, and fair treatment, and a little respect. And this person can't even give you that. I'm hearing you're no longer allowing this person to get in your head and influence you anymore. There might have been a time when this person was influencing you at the beginning, but it's like, their BS is just not making any sense anymore. You know, their influence on you is not working anymore. They're just not meeting your expectations anymore. They haven't risen to your bar. Your bar is up here, and what they're trying to give you is very minimal. And I'm hearing you're not going to put up with it anymore. And that's one thing that this person doesn't understand. They don't understand why you're not playing this game. Like you should be playing a game with them, playing along with them. Okay. Now it looks like this person is waiting for you. They already have something planned out that they're going to say to you. They want something to appear like y'all are a happy family. Y'all are like good friends. Everything's good. This person is definitely planning something here. But the thing I want you to know is that the longer this game is going on and the longer that you don't play along with them, the resentment from that person is growing. Like they're getting more and more resentful because you're not playing along. I don't know why this person thinks this way. Like, what kind of world do they live in where people like to be played games with? But apparently, this person does this with a lot of people. Looks like you have really tried with this person. You tried a new way to communicate with this person. Maybe you've even changed your vocabulary for this person. And it might be because this person's younger. For some of you, this person's younger and you try to use their language. Like you try to use more of the, I guess, the newer lingo with this person. And it's like you thought that if you communicated better with this person or communicated with them in such a way that they would like communicate back with you better. The age difference might not be much. It might be like 10 years or something, which is not that much. The older you get, 10 years becomes like nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I think like for one of you, like there's like maybe a teenage difference. And it's like this person is using that as some kind of leverage for whatever reason. Like they think that you should be chasing them, or there should be this drama. They expect this weird drama like they see on television or what they see in the dramas on TV, like the soap operas or something. Like they're expecting this, they're expecting to play out some kind of weird fantasy, but with lies. Huh. You got somebody who's playing games here. The one thing that I see here, Gemini, is that this person doesn't like it because you say what you're going to do and you do what you say. It's like you don't play games. If you say you're going to do something, then you're going to do it. And this person doesn't understand, like they don't have that ethics in them. And they don't understand where that is coming from, and they don't like it because the people that they're used to being around are people who are always BSing, who are always saying that they're going to do this or do that, and nobody ever does anything. So I'm hearing like you're so different than the group that they're used to. Like you're so different than the group that they grew up with. Like even their family, like you're so different than even their family. And it's your mindset. It's the way that you think. You're a no nonsense kind of person. That's what I'm hearing. So you cutting them off is like causing them to like freak out because they cannot understand you. They don't understand where you're coming from. It's like this game is a game that they played since they were a child. It's like everybody in their neighborhood plays this weird game with each other. Like everybody in the neighborhood, even their family. So this is like something that they grew up watching. They grew up watching mom and dad play weird games with each other and then have this weird romantic thing like, oh, I would never cheat on you, or, oh, I was just out with the boys, or, and it was like always this weird game where one person was playing games, disappearing on the other person, coming back, and then, expecting this like big romantic connection where the two are going to go off in the bedroom and, do the thing, right? Something like that. And it's like this person is expecting you to react the same way and you're not doing it. You're not playing this game. Instead, you are cutting them off. Instead, you're not talking to them. And it's like this person's sitting there and they're like wondering like what the heck happened. And it's like their resentment is growing. And they're feeling the loss. And it's like they don't want to take accountability that it's them, They don't want to take accountability that it's their actions that has caused this. They are the ones that caused this. So they're suffering, but they don't want to acknowledge that it's them that caused their own suffering. They're the ones that caused their own loss. But they don't want to see that because they're too busy playing this game. I am seeing this person is starting to wake up. They're starting to wake up here. It's like they're realizing that this game is is a no-win game. Not with you. Maybe with if they were to go date somebody from their old neighborhood or somebody, you know what I mean, like somebody that they grew up with, maybe it would work on that person. But I'm hearing you have too much integrity. Like you just have way too much integrity. You are not going to allow this person to be disrespectful. You're not going to allow this person to walk all over you. And they really thought that they could. And they thought that it was because of their looks. Maybe this person thinks that they look good or something like that. And they feel like, because of their looks, you should be chasing them. And why aren't you chasing them? They're younger, they're stronger, they're better, or something like that. And the truth is, sometimes being young is not a good thing. Sometimes people think that because they're younger or younger than your exes or something like that, they think that, it gives them more leverage or gives them some kind of special treatment that they should be receiving. And it looks like that's what this person's doing. So they feel like something about their looks, like, how dare you not chase me because I'm younger and prettier, or I'm younger and more handsome than your ex, or I don't have no kids, your ex has kids, or something like that. They feel like they should have some kind of leverage where you should allow them to treat you a certain kind of way. Like you should allow worse treatment from them. And now this person is hurting, and it's like, duh, wake up. Like, wake up. And this person is like refusing to wake up. Instead, they're just becoming more and more, I want to say, even hostile to a certain degree, because it's like they're losing a good thing. They're losing a good thing, and they know they're losing a good thing. It's one thing when you don't know what you're losing, but when you know what you're losing, it makes it so much worse. So this person sees, like, they're losing a good thing. They're losing somebody who's like way out of their league, but they don't want to admit it to themselves because they feel like again, it goes back to their age. It goes back to their looks. Like, so basically that's all they bring to the table. And it's like they don't realize that's all you're bringing to the table. That's all they're bringing to the table. Maybe they could walk a little, they're younger. Maybe they could walk a little longer than you can, or maybe they could run a little faster. But other than that, the age thing is not something that you prioritize in your life. It just happens to be that way, that this person is a younger person. It doesn't have anything to do with why you were interested in them or why you were even willing to talk to them. Has nothing to do with that. Their age has nothing to do with it. Their looks doesn't have anything to do with it. But that's something that this person doesn't understand. Because they're so, like, they just think of like superficial things in the world. They don't understand depth. They don't understand the deepness of a connection with another person. They've never had it. They've never seen it. So they can't understand what intimacy means without sex. That kind of thing. Like, they just cannot, their mind does not understand that. This is somebody who believes sex equals love. And that's what they really believe because it's what they grew up with, right? All you want is to be treated right. And what's sad is because the one little thing that you are expecting from this person is this treatment, being fair, being treated fairly, is just the one thing that you really are asking. But it's weird because it's like the one thing that you can't get from this person. And it's like they just cannot understand it. They just cannot get it. That's the only thing that you're asking for, and that's the one thing that they can't give you because their mind is somewhere else. Their mind is like stuck in somewhere else. That's what I'm getting. This person is missing out on a great opportunity. They know it, but it's like they're also trying to like get you to plan ahead for something. It's like even though they're missing the boat. Like seriously, this person's like totally missing the boat. They're missing the point. They're misunderstanding everything here. But yet it's weird. It's like they're still expecting you to plan things or make future plans with them. But without them being really committed or even treating you right. No, you're cutting this person out. You're done. You're done with the games. You're done with everything that this person's doing. And you know what? Maybe you have feelings for this person. Maybe you have been you just keeping your feelings in check. Okay? So like you're just going to keep your feelings to yourself from now on. And if this person can't do right by you, then so be it. You're ready to walk away. Whoever this person is. It is. I know it came out like a romantic thing in this reading, but it doesn't have to be. Okay? It does not have to be. But I'm hearing like you do have feelings. You do have love for this person, which makes it harder. But you're the strong one here. You're the one that deserves better, and you know it. And you're going to get it. It just won't be from this person. And that's one thing that this person just cannot wrap their brain around. They just cannot understand where you're coming from. And now this person's hurting. Yep, and they're hurting themselves. That's what I have for you. Let's go ahead and get your angel number out. I do see good things coming toward you, Gemini. The Wheel of Fortune is like spinning here in your favor. Okay? This good karma is coming toward you. This peace, this tranquility, balance in your life is coming. But it's going to come without this person. This could be a past reading, guys. Remember that there's no timestamp in this reading. So this could be a past situation that you found yourself in. This could be a future situation. So just put it wherever it belongs in your timeline. But this person just does not get it. And they never will. And it probably will be years before this person gets it. Before they understand the consequences of their actions. If ever. Spirit, give us an angel number here. Okay. I don't know if I should take... Okay, 25 came facing up, so I'm going to grab that one. It says, you have a great ability to take in and process information on both conscious and subconscious levels. Exactly. Right? It says, your curiosity is endless and your desire to dive deep into a variety of subjects will bring you an immense awareness of the world. I am intelligent. You are intelligent. That's one thing that this person can't understand. You got number 2. It says you have great talent for finding solutions. Your intuitive and unbiased nature allow you to see all sides of any situation and advise others towards the most fair and beneficial outcome. I am diplomatic. I think you've tried so hard with this person already. I think you have tried to find solutions with this person. You've tried everything that you could with this person. Put that in the comment section, guys. I am intelligent. I am diplomatic. You got angel number 11 coming out for you as well. It says here, no, yeah, 11. Okay. So it says you have keen awareness of what is happening around you. Exactly. And I think that's the point with this person. You're picking up on things quickly. Yes. A strong intuition is your gift and will help you understand the unspoken feelings and thoughts of others. This insight allows you to be a great guide and supporter. I am intuitive. And you know what? I'm telling you, Gemini, your intuition about this person is what's saving you, because you know what? I feel very strongly here that you have learned some lessons from your past experiences, and this is why you know cutting this person off and changing things up, changing directions in your life, okay? Just going through a drastic change here is the best outcome for you, and you know it. Yes. All right, guys, put that in the comment section. Catch me in the next one. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Y'all take care, guys. Oh, yes. What was I going to say? Oh, well, I forgot. Catch me in the next one. Bye bye.